he brings death to life in the new movie.
Advertising has us chasing cars and clothes, working jobs we hate so we can buy shit we don't need.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Brad Pitt.
Yes.
How are
Hi,
you?
how you doing, Katie?
Good to see you, Brad.
Yeah, good to see you.
Now, as I mentioned in the intro, you play Death,
Very, very pissed off.
and that people might think that's a
Bit of a
pretty
stretch.
difficult role. I mean, can you sort of set up the movie for us?
If you are seated in an emergency exit row,
Some actors don't just act. They own the screen, whether they are leading the movie or playing a side character.
100,000 people see you on Broadway and it's the smash of the century, right?
Your eyes are locked on them. And Brad Pitt, he's one of those actors. But what is about Brad Pitt that makes him so effortlessly captivating? Is it the charm?
Hi.
Hey.
The unpredictability, the fact that he can chew on a snack in Ocean Elevens and make it the most interesting thing. Today we're breaking down the magic of Brad Pitt, his unique choices, his raw screen presence, and why, even after decades in Hollywood, he is still the guy. One of the first things that set Brad Pitt apart, that he doesn't settle for less. A lot of the actors stick with what works, repeating the same performances in different movies, but Pitt, he jumps in genres, redefines himself, and always finds a way to make the character feel fresh. Think about it. This is the guy who went from a chaotic Fight Club antagonist to a aging Benjamin Button in the same decade. He played a stoner in True Romance, a smooth common man in Ocean's 11, and an unhinged Nazi hunter in Inglourious Basterds. And now he's starring in an F1 racing movie, and we'll get to that in a second. But it's not just about variety. It's about how he chooses his roles. Pitt doesn't always go for the obvious lead like most stars. Sometimes he takes the supporting role and steals the show anyways. Take his character in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It was a Leo's movie, but until it wasn't.
Whoa, whoa. Hey,
I'm sorry about that.
here, put these on. Don't cry in front of the Mexicans. Now, what's got you so upset, man?
Well, coming face to face with the failures that is your career ain't worth crying about, then I don't know what the fuck is.
Some actors rely on charm alone, charisma, but Pitt, he puts in the work. For Fight Club, he spent months training and boxing, grappling, and actually getting punched. For Troy, he actually became a warrior, mastering the swords, fighting, and he trained like a Greek god. And then there's Fury, where he lived inside a tank for months alongside his castmates. No fancy trailers, no fancy restaurants, treatment, just dirt, sweat, and military drills. You feel that authenticity when it's on screen. It's why he doesn't just play tough guys, he becomes them.
Fucking damn.
Shut the fuck up.
Why should I shut up?
You shouldn't.
He's not a showy, over-the-top actor, but somehow even in his quietest moments he demands attention. Watch any scene he's in, he's doing something interesting. Even when he's not speaking, a little smirk, a slow drag of cigarette, a perfectly timed glance. It's subtle, but it pulls in. Take Inglourious Basterds. He doesn't have the biggest role in the movie, but the second he steps on screen as Aldo Rain, you know exactly who he is. He speaks slowly, he emphasizes every word, he owns the space he's in, and that's why he can both play a larger-than-life character and a effortlessly natural. And it's rare, and that's why he keeps stealing scenes decades after decades. Now Pitt is driving into the world of Formula 1 with his massive upcoming movie. He plays Sonny Race, a veteran driver making a comeback, but here's the crazy part, he's not just pretending, he actually is racing. Pitt was out there hitting speeds of over 180 miles per hour doing a real F1 training. Even Lewis Hamilton, a 7-time champion, was impressed. He said, "That's not acting." With a budget rivaling Top Gun Maverick and a real high-speed stunts, this movie could redefine racing movies. If anyone can make it feel authentic, it's Pitt. Hollywood is full of actors who shine bright and then fade away. But Pitt, he has been there for 3 decades. It's not just the looks or the talent or the fame. It's the choices he makes, the risk he takes, the way he never gets boring. Some actors act. Brad Pitt lives in his role, and that's why whether he's playing a Fight Club antagonist, a charming thief, or an aging racer, he never plays a character. He becomes them.
Graham,
What are you working on now?
I'm working on a thing called the Fight Club.
And tell me about that.
It's about two guys who start this amateur boxing league for underprivileged youth and the woman who comes between them.
Ah.
But we twisted a bit.
While my favorite Brad Pitt movie is Fight Club, but despite being a masterpiece, it didn't win any Oscars. But why are the Oscars rigged? Click here to know the truth.